WEFM. WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
All righty, so the time here in SVG, it is 9:34, and we have in studio two lovely ladies here from the NTRC who will be having a discussion with regards to the online ITC survey. All right, so in studio we have Miss Ria Lewis and Miss Eustacia Walter in studio with us. So Ria and Eustacia, welcome back to the studios of WEFM.
Good morning, everyone.
And Happy New Year to you. All right. So what is this online ITC survey all about?
Right. So the NTRC has launched a nationwide information and communication technology survey. We shorten that as ICT survey, which is aimed at assessing the current status of ICTs in our country. And this, we are hoping, would help to provide some valuable insight that would help to shape the future of ICT development in our country. So this survey, in the past, we would have conducted this every 2 years, and we usually have numerators going door to door, knocking on your house, asking you the questions of the survey. But this year, we decided to do it online. So it consists of 46 questions, and it shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes to complete.
All right, so before we even get further, what is ICT about? Or ITC, what is that?
Well, it stands for Information and Communication Technology. So we're not too invasive with the questions. We're not going to ask you, like how much money you make and, stuff like personal stuff like that. We're not even taking down your name, right? Mm-hmm. So what we're asking you questions is like how many persons are in your household, the use of your smartphone, your desktop, your tablet devices, stuff like, what mobile services you use, how you use them, how you use your broadband service, how you use your internet, if you listen to radio stations, what radio stations you listen to. There are the general questions, and there are also questions about how you do online shopping, as well as how you do your banking online as well. So we're not asking you personal questions that you might feel a little hesitant to give the answer to. And like I said, we're not collecting any personal information like your name. All we want is your gender, your age group, not exact age, as well as if you want to enter our prize draw, which Eustacia would tell you about. We have some requirements for that.
Okay. All right. So what is the purpose of the survey then? Because to get into it, or for me to take part in, I should know what this information is going to be used towards.
Right. So like I said before, we're hoping that it would provide some insight on how we could develop ICTs inside of the country. We also want to get a feel of where we are currently, our technological scale, and how we could go further in the future.
Okay.
If we need to develop certain policies to address certain shortfalls based on the survey, this survey would help with that too as well. So we ask that you be as honest and straightforward with your answers as possible.
Okay. Eustacia?
Right. So with this survey, it's not you're doing the survey for 5 minutes and then after you're not rewarded. So we have decided to reward persons who wish to take the survey. If you do not want to be rewarded, that's fine. You could just click no, because there's a question to ask you if you want to enter the prize, the draw prize that we are giving away. So what we are giving away for the first prize, it's $1,000 grocery voucher. The second prize will receive 500 electricity bill voucher, and the third is $300 telecom bill voucher. The survey will be open until January 31st, 2025. So you have until end of month to do the survey. You could visit survey.ntrc.vc to take the survey. So whatever search engine you wish to use, just type in survey.ntrc.vc and fill out the form. You will need your poll number also. So persons who probably you might leave home already, be at work and start the survey because you're hearing us talking about it now. You will need your poll number, which is the closest, the VINLEC poll number. Yes, that's the closest poll to your home. So if you start the survey and you don't have your poll number, you could wait until you get home. Don't X out the browser. It will remain there until you fill out all the information and click end survey. So it will still be open.
Out of
in your
curiosity,
phone.
why the poll number is needed?
The poll number is well, it's the way how we get like a geographical mapping of where we're getting the responses from, because like there are different zones that we want to make sure that it's as inclusive as possible. So the poll numbers help us to get a geographical mapping of where we're getting these responses from. For example, let's say for example somebody, we want to know if a particular area in Green Hill does not have internet. So you, by entering your poll number based on the responses that you would give us, we can know, well, okay, this area needs some addressing in terms of like internet penetration or cell phone penetration, something like that. So that's what the poll number is for.
Okay, so I guess because I was thinking, why not just ask for where you live? But then I don't understand that
some
saying
villages are very big.
Right. So I figured that's right. Okay,
there is a section for putting in your address, but like you said, it's very vague. So the poll number helps to narrow it down.
Right. Okay, makes sense. Okay, understand.
That's it.
Also, the $1,000 grocery voucher, that's the first place prize of the draw. That is not limited to any one supermarket. If you're custom shopping at whatever supermarket you're shopping at, you get to spend that $1,000 at that supermarket that of your choice. And the telecom bill voucher, if you have any telecom services, it can be applied to any one of those bills. So you have a phone bill, you have an internet bill, you have a cable bill, any of those bills, we would apply that to your service bill of your choosing.
And what's the value of this again?
Right.
$300.
$300 for the telecom service and $500 for electricity. We're in a very hard month right now, January. You could get a little ease up by, winning one of these prizes.
When is the draw going to be done though?
We would be doing the draw in February. I can't give you an exact date yet because we have a lot of data to compile, so we'll be doing it in February.
Also, you must fill out the survey to be eligible to be in the prize.
In its entirety. Yes.
Okay. Also, if you try to close it, would it indicate that you haven't answered this or that question? Would it alert you?
There's no alert, but the collection medium that we use, it would indicate that this survey was partially completed.
Okay.
So you have the opportunity, like I said, if you don't close it, you have the opportunity to finish it later, because once you don't close out the browser, you can open it back and it will take you to the same page that you left off on.
Okay. All right. So just remind persons again about the survey that's being conducted, the reason for it.
Right.
So I assume that it's opened already. It started already.
It started on Monday. So you have until January 31st to fill it out. Prizes that you can win from participating in the survey. First place is $1,000 grocery voucher. Second place, $500 towards your electricity bill. And third place is $300 to any telecom service bill of your choice. And to enter the prize draw, you must provide your contact number because we need to know how to reach you. So contact number or email address and your nearest VINLEC poll number. So the VINLEC poll number, it could be directly in front of your house. It could be behind your house. It could be one door down, just the nearest poll number to your home. We know that some polls do not carry a number. So if there's one directly in front of you without a number, you just look for the next closest one.
Okay.
Also, if you don't have a device, you can come to our office and we will have you use one of our devices to connect
to fill it out. Yes. So if you don't have a computer, tablet, or a smartphone, you can find us opposite the Girls High School bus stop on the main road. That's where our office is located. Yes. So a lot of persons don't know we moved since last year, March. We are now located opposite the GHS bus stop. We have signs on the building, so you can't miss us.
Okay. All right. Okay. So even if I don't do a search for NTRC survey, I can go to the various social media pages and find that
find
link
us on Facebook, Instagram, and we also have our website, NTRC. NTRC SVG on Facebook and Instagram, and ntrc.vc for our website.
Yeah, so you can access the survey on any one of these platforms. If you don't remember the link, it's survey.ntrc.vc. You can message us on Facebook or Instagram for more information, or even call our landline 457-2279 for more information.
And there's also WhatsApp for that number as well.
All right.
And just one more thing, we'd like to implore the listeners. I know $1,000 in groceries sounds very appealing, but we just want to appeal to persons not to try to beat the system by
All right.
entering
Uh-huh.
it, like going in and trying to do multiple versions of the survey, because this information we want it to be as accurate as possible. So, and we have ways of checking.
I was just going to ask you
as
how you want to
well.
verify that it's one person
We have
submitting.
ways of checking. I'm not gonna say exactly how,
Okay.
but
We
we
have
have ways
already
of
seen some.
checking
Okay.
to see if one person might have filled out the survey twice, right? So we were begging you, please don't try to beat the system or cheat the system by entering it more than once and trying to change up your answers and so on. Please, we want the survey to be as accurate and a true representation of the population in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Okay. So, Ria and Eustacia, any final thoughts or words that you wish to leave with listeners in terms of them, especially participating in the survey?
Even if you don't win, like I said, this information is valuable to how we go forward with different policies. We want to help to shape the future of ICT, try to take our country further in development than it is currently. So still participate, even if you don't win a prize. And thank you for all of the persons who have responded thus far. We appreciate the support so far.
Okay. And it can be multiple persons within a household as well.
Ideally, we would want only one person per household, but we noticed that, some persons might have had multiple persons. That is fine, but ideally, just one person per household.
Okay. Okay. All right. I think I'm out of questions. I think so. All right. So I want to thank you both very much for being here with us. And of course, I would implore persons who are listening to participate, because the only way for companies and for the nation to move forward is if we participate and do our part in little things such as these, right? Yes. Things that are not going to take up too much of your time because you're already on your device anyways. All right. Yes. So I want to thank you both for being here with us, and wishing everybody that they would participate in this.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. All right. So that concludes our interview this morning with two representatives from the NTRC, Ria Lewis and Eustacia Walter. All right. Take care and have a good one today. You're welcome. All right. So time here in SVG, it is 6:49. Yes. I got